Was talking to him earlier about this deck. He said he played in a local event last weekend and he made the finals with close to this list. I don't know. It looks sort of reasonable. It's really, really hard to tell with decks like these, you know? I mean, like, there's not many decks you see with 4 Disrupting Shoal in it in Modern. In fact, I think there's, like, virtually none. But, yeah, we got some utility lands. Got some basic lands. We got that ugly mountain. Let's fix that. Alright, we got a mountain, some fetches, some blue-red lands. Alright, some Serum Visions. Probably the best one-mana spell in the deck. Some Spell Pierces. Oh my god, what the hell? Why do they not match? Wait, where did it go now? Alright, guess I'm stuck with mismatched Spell Pierces, but whatever. 2 Spell Snares, 2 Bolts, and 2 Magma Spray. I believe the logic behind this is to get around Meddling Mage. Obviously, like, there is a significant power decrease going from Bolt to Magma Spray, but Magma Spray is better versus recursive creatures like Bloodghast as well, so I don't know. It's not a strict downgrade, but I would not be surprised if I end up wanting Bolt after trying this for a bit. What else we got? Got Mana Leak, a Spreading Seas, and Unsubstantiate. 4 Narsets, hence this is the beginning of the Super Friends part of the deck. Some Clicks, some Moons, and you know, the sign of a good modern deck is you can annoy people by doing things faster than they expect. So you have 4 Spirit Guides, 2 Anger of the Gods, because I suggested to Ferendo that a sweeper might be necessary in this type of deck. 4 Jaces, 2 Karns, because, you know, every good modern deck has Karn now, right? And some Disrupting Shoals. And the sideboard is literally 15 cards that we want to try. Some of them are wishable via Karn, but a lot of them are not. Like, these are not. So, with that being said, I think I'm going to go to a league and try the deck. And you know, if it fails, it fails. I'm not going to worry about it. Alright, match number 1 with Blue-Red Super Friends. Very, very friendly. Yo, what's up, Nucleosynth? Are you playing GP Providence this weekend? Ooh, I have a match. Against Urza 2109. I am also doing that. Alright. Guess I have to keep, but there's so many ways this can go wrong. Well, first off, I need to draw a land. Second off, ideally it would be a red source to cover my bases in case they're humans. Alright, Verdant Catacombs. Alright, maybe Spell Snare is good, maybe it's not. Yeah, GL to you too. We'll find out soon if this Spell Snare is good or not, I suspect. So it looks like Jund. Alright. That sucks. Alright, whatever. We can still wait. As long as we're not getting killed, this is probably fine. Could be Gristle Shoal. Has that look about it, frankly. Guess I have to Spell Snare. Narset's almost a lock versus them unless if I get Emerald, right? Do I just leave up Unsubstantiate, and if they do nothing, I just click them? Screw it. I'm not going to be a coward. I'm going to play the Narset. I think not playing the Narset is so cowardly. Not sure about this, obviously. Like, this is the interesting decision point. I'll take a second, Jace. It does. I mean, like, a lot of their deck doesn't actually function unless they kill the Narset. Obviously, they could, like, looting and then Goryo's into attacking the Narset. So I guess this doesn't actually work. I might end up regretting this. But we'll see what happens. Damn. Guess I should have left up Unsubstantiate. This is something I mentioned could happen. Yeah. I think I punted. This is the list from the Mox, it looks like. So it probably has Big Pig as well. The Pig God. We need to draw a land for unsub. Or I might just be dead to the pig. The Hardcast Gristlebrand opt. That is awesome. I can't even be mad about that, really. I mean, I can, but it is kind of funny, right? Alright. Generator Servant. You might want to look that one up. That one saw play in Standard briefly. What do I not want? These are probably... Oh, they kill Servant, but I don't think they're very good on average, if I had to guess. Wow, that was quite a game. So, if I'm going to put one card into my main deck... Moon's also not great, you're right. I think I'm going to side in one of these two, because I don't need to wish for both of them, and I would naturally draw the cage, I think. But I want to leave Crypt in my board so I can wish for it off of Karn. I guess I'll leave in 2 bolts. That did not go well. I guess... Would I rather have the bridge in my main? Not sure. That's actually close. That's a good point. Would I rather have bridge in my main deck or sideboard? Huh. Not sure. I feel like I wanted my main deck, so I'm going to cut a bolt for it. God. Oh, I could have. Whoops, too late for that. Alright, so if I find 2 lands off Serum Visions, this is a pretty good hand. I'm gonna keep. On their side, they're probably siding in, like, a Braid. I don't know. That was sad. I should have just been patient. I was even thinking it. I'm like, then I didn't do it, so that was a mistake. I don't know. Definitely could have played around it. Do enjoy that they hardcast Gristlebrand on turn 6, though. I'm gonna bottom the snare and, well, Snare's pretty bad, though. Like, it's normally pretty good. Alright, I'm gonna bottom the snare and keep the falls. Problem is I really do need my third land on turn 3. So that's why I bottomed the snare. What's up, Minya friend? Yeah. I agree. That's why I bottomed it eventually, I think. Alright. Do I just class the bridge and watch it get abraded? Or do I EOT click and then play the bridge? Sup, Ferrando? We're down a game versus Gristlebrand. The question is, what do I do here? My turn 3. Do I click end step or do I just slam the bridge? It's a really tough decision. Playing Narset. I think playing Narset is the... I guess if I hit a 2 or a 5 off Narset... Yeah, the problem with quick and responsive breach is if they have 2 creatures, it works out poorly for me. I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to just click the men step instead for Endo. What's up, Betty? What emoji is that? Ewok, hi. I think this is a really tough decision, and I don't know what is correct. But also potentially, if I just leave up all my mana, my opponent just might get scared and not do anything relevant. So there is that. Oh, sick, you were gifted an arcane sub. Okay. That's fine. They take Disrupting Shoal. That's fine. I'll click the men step, see what's up. Most likely, I'm going to leave them with almost anything that's not an abrade. But we'll see exactly how this develops. Vendilion Clique. Let's see what you got. Maybe I just take the breach, actually. Okay, so hear me out. If I take the breach, they cannot put in a fatty really that easily. Yeah. So I take breach. Wait, let's see what I draw this turn. Do I bridge or Narset? I think I'm gonna Narset. I don't think I need Crypt yet. So, in order for Crypt to be good, they would need to draw Goryos this turn. I am lucky they didn't jam, but that was the impetus for passing with 3 mana up. It's not that likely they'll jam, right? I guess I could just bridge this turn and next turn play the Narset, which is probably safer. Now we'll see if they sided in a braid. Even if they did, it will take them a while to get around it. Oh, they might not have a braid in their deck if they conceded right there. Right? The implication is if they concede right here, they don't have a braid in their deck yet. So that's why I was thinking so long about what to do. But, alright, so we got to steal that one because they did not have a braid in their deck is my guess. Maybe I should have Spyglass in my deck. Oh wait, these Angers are dead. Whoops. Alright. Okay, we can definitely optimize. Alright, I'm still learning. Sorry y'all, but Spyglass should be in my deck, I think. Stroke too, yep. Yep. These are all out, and these are in. I think this is pretty close to optimal. Alright. I guess I keep. I have a turn 2 bridge if I live to it, but I'm not gonna mulligan this hand. I think that's just maniacal. This hand's like really good. Obviously I lose to their best draws, but like the problem is almost all of the decks in Modern lose to Gristral Brand's best draws, in my opinion. Yeah, I agree. I'm not mulliganing. I think that's just insane. Well, we have Spell Snare. Nice. So they're not even close to what they need. I'm gonna jam turn 2 Narset, I think. Guess I might not. What if they just... Actually, now I can protect my bridge with Shoal, which is kind of sick. Yeah, now I can protect my bridge from a braid, which is really sick. Wonder how many braids are in their deck. Probably not too many, if I had to guess. How many braids do you think the average Grishol brand deck has? No, I don't think there should be a second bridge. Well, actually, maybe. I don't know. They probably have 2 braids, but they discarded 1. So we have one of them covered currently. I actually feel pretty good about this game given the situation now. Our weird Super Friends deck. Our weird Ensnaring Bridge deck. I do feel like I have them covered, and even more so when I play the Narset next turn, I think. It'll be kind of sick, I think. They discarded Ilharg, the Raisebore, and Pentad Prism. Oh! Oh! Oh my god. Oh my god. That's gas. I think so. I believe that's how it works. I'm gonna take Serum Visions, I think. I don't think I need another Jace. Would you say this is the greatest deck you've ever created, Fernando? I think I'm gonna shoal pitch. No, Commandeer. Well, oh, this is 6/6? Oh, this doesn't even do anything, right? Yo, Spider Kid 90, thanks for the follow. Yeah, I'm gonna show the braid or spree if there is one. Brutality what? Cute. I see. I see. I'm just gonna show this though. I mean, you called it, but it didn't actually do anything, right? Well, I mean, it would have done something. I shouldn't be facetious, but that's pretty funny. What do you think the odds of us winning are now? Like, it has to be, like, astronomically high. They put the board back into their deck. Right, that's pretty good, too. Alright. We have them covered. I'm looking for a land. Land is just so good here. Alright, I'm just going to leave both of those on top and say go. I do not see how they're going to beat me through this wall of counter spells. I might have to show that, actually. Shoal pitch stroke. Yeah, but Ferrando, if I Jace bounce, it'll just come back next turn, right? Then bounce it again, we can hard cast Shoal. Alright, that's a fair point. That's actually a fair point, I think. And the Commandeer and Shoal keep us safe. Alright, I'll go get a Mountain now. Even though I don't think there are many red cards in my deck, but there are a few. Alright, if there was an advantage bar, how heavily on my side would it be right now? I could just cast Spirit Guide. Brainstorm into Spirit Guide? Alright, I'm gonna do that. I like cards. How many bolts did I leave in? I have one lightning bolt in my deck. Opponent, where are you going? Alright. Won the first match versus Gershwalbrand. Punted game 1. Fortunately, our deck saved us in the other 2 games. Wish I hadn't punted game 1, but like that next game was pretty entertaining. The punt was tapping out for Narset and getting killed. I think I could have played around it, really, by leaving up Unsubstantiate for Goryo's Vengeance. Yo, what's up, Akash? Ooh, we're playing against another Urza. Urza the Planeswalker. Alright, keep. Do you normally fetch for Steam Vents here? This is like kind of annoying. So just get an island off Delta then? Alright. Those both look good to me. If I need to, I can Shoal pitch Snare on their 1-drop. Alright, Mountain, go. I feel like I do want to draw the Narset. Could be Burn. Although, it's rare to see Burn without a 1-drop, I think. I can just let this go and probably Shoal pitch Clique on their 3-drop. Gonna get an island and a mountain. So I could keep this in hand for another 3-drop, but I think it's just better to go digging instead. Alright. Now I can pitch this Narset if I really want to. Sucks. If they play a 4-drop here, it might be kind of bad. Yeah, that's bad. Alright. Sucks a lot, actually. Alright. Fortunately, this damage can no longer redirect here. But I don't think I'm in good shape. That's a big dagger. Do I take Jace or Magma Spray? Probably Magma Spray, right? If I take Spray, at least I can cover another Rabble Master or War Boss. But if I take Jace, it doesn't really do anything. I think I'm supposed to take Spray, right? I also have another 4-drop Planeswalker, so it's not like I really want to draw. Like, I think the replacement value of Jace over Karn is obviously higher, but it's not like insanely higher that... Alright, Mountain. Should have snared the first ritual? Possibly. Alright, well, I'm going to snare that. Oh, it's -7. At least I can burn a bolt on that if I really need to, I guess, but it's not going well. Blast in, okay. That's fine. Alright, I'm gonna bolt the Chandra because the emblem will be nearly unbeatable for me. I'm gonna Spyglass the Chandra. So interesting. Alright, interestingly, I think the bridge means I can't really die to their stuff. I also believe we stole this. This is my board. I can plus to get... Sorry, I can minus to get... Batterskull doesn't do anything. I guess eventually I'll want to get Lattice, so I should just plus... Do I plus on their bridge? We don't have a Pithing Needle. I'll use the Spyglass. I'll just mess with them. Maybe they'll get scared and do something weird. I'm just hoping to draw 2 more lands, I think. Alright, there's land number 1. Careful of a Braid. Fair enough. I guess this would be a situation where Welding Jar would actually be good for Endo, so that might be something to keep in mind. I think Blood Moon shutting off their runes is more relevant than the other things. Fair enough, Spider Space. They also might just be accumulating cards in hand. Alright, well, there's Probably gonna spray the Spirit Guide, but we'll see what they do. So I take 1 damage, or they kill my Narset. Alright. I guess I'm gonna just spray it, because if I draw a 6th land, I really do want to deploy Lattice immediately. Alright. Will they attack me? Or Karn? No, I think the bridge being in play is actually good for me. Shamanka87. No coding in the board. Might regret it in this sort of scenario, obviously. Kind of hope they play another creature so I can get a 2-for-1 off my anger. That's why I'm not really doing anything. Yes, a coding would be insane right here. So that might be something to keep in mind for Rando. I don't know if... Because the coding would slowly kill their lands. Fortunately, I have double Spell Pierce for this. Double mismatched Spell Pierce. As you do. I think they can beat a Wurmcoil from this spot. They could hypothetically, like, burn me out with Hazoret or something weird like that. Better mana leak. I suppose it's true. Mana traders, Luke K. Luke. What's my board? Could get a skull, that does nothing. Could get a bridge. I haven't drawn a land for an impressive amount of time. I don't think getting my own bridge does much. Actually, I guess it does a very small amount, so I probably should. Could also do that, right. Right, I will. It's possible I was supposed to do this a while ago. This is a weird game. Lead on Serum Visions before deciding what to do. Alright. So if I do this, if they abrade my skull, it's not great for me, but I guess that's fine. Maybe I shouldn't even do it, right? Like, I don't know. I guess we'll do it for science, but I could definitely see it being wrong. Well, I cannot bounce my Batterskull. It's not a spell. This is not really the card you want it to be in this situation. I'm going to attack the Chandra just in case. I think it's much safer to do that in case if my Spyglass somehow gets killed. I don't think, like, actually killing them matters. If that makes sense. Alright, you got a Karn. I'm gonna Lattice you this turn because you've made this play. Well, we're gonna win the decking race by killing their Karn. I don't understand. Like, the decking race only matters if neither of you have creatures out. Yeah, exactly. If you have a creature out, the decking race does not happen. You just kill their Karn and then they lose. They have one card in hand. You're just shitposting? Alright. In that vein, I'm gonna shill. If you're gonna shit pissed, I'm gonna shill right back at you. Karn plus on nothing. So what I could also do is just plus my Karn on Spyglass and kill the Karn immediately. I think Spirit Guide Latticing is probably better though. Yo, EB02CJB, thanks for the sub. I'm gonna open a chest for you in a bit. I don't know. Alright, we win game one. We prisoned the red deck to death. Which, honestly, all things considering, is pretty nice. Struck them, yeah, that makes sense. Probably want Negate as well. What don't I want? Anger seems pretty good, actually. I don't think I want to cut an Narset. I think pitching 3s to Shoal is just so good for some, right? That I'm inclined not to cut the Narset. I think I want to cut... Maybe Flame Slash is awful. Eddie, good question. If I could tell you, I would tell you. I have no idea, though. Yo, Quantum Alchemy, thanks for the follow. Thanks for all 52 people hanging out. We're playing some Izzet Super Friends. You know, I'm already having a ball. I don't know. Play this. Nice. Alright, that was a good draw too. Depending on what they do here, I'll probably fetch for island with this fetch. But if they play like a 3-drop creature, I'll just spray it. I could Shoal big Karn. Alright, I'll just spray it. Just gonna crack for an island. I think getting all of the islands is pretty important. Take leak. So if they play a 4-drop Planeswalker, I'm just gonna immediately Commandeer it, which is kind of sick. It is mine! It is mine! Alright. I think we just want layers of defense now. What did I exile? Scalding Tarn? Alright. Ooh, actually I should have made mana, but next turn I can do it. That was actually a slight misstep. I could have made mana, just played Karn, wished for Lattice. Alright, this is fine. Okay. Back in your hand. Oh, I could field them, that's funny. What's my sideboard? 1, 2, 3, 4. Could also just minus on that. Karn, make mana, play bridge. I'll have 2 in hand, so the token can still attack, but that's fine. Actually, I think a better play is to just... Alright. Spider Space, you are allowed to check. I don't remember when that rule was changed, but you are in fact allowed to check. Maybe I should just plus to my board. Frizzy Fryfro, thank you for the follow. I think I'm gonna actually just plus this turn. Alright. We'll see what they do. Note, they cannot skite the Chandra activation on their creature, which is kind of sick if you think about it. Did I side out my angers? Yo, 62 viewer hype. That one's too important. Two so far. Oh my god. I'm giving them the Jarvis clap. 2-0 with this deck so far. Alright. Let me open a chest for EB02 CJB if you're here. A Metalwork Colossus and a Rurikthar and 5 play points. There's some cards. That'll work. Rurikthar. Alright. On to match number 3. So far, deck is 100% to win, despite pilot error. %100% win rate. I don't know what that actually means, except I've won 2 matches. It probably doesn't really mean anything, all things considered. A shout out to Mana Traders for lending me mismatched Spell Pierces. If you want to play Modern or Legacy on Magic Online, it's one of the best sources. Or even Vintage. Although, I heard that format has degenerated into Narsets versus Karns as well, so I don't know if you want to do that. Alright, keep. Ooh, okay. This might be a matchup where Blood Moon's pretty good. Feels like I should just seize them on turn 1, right? It does delay my Karn, but maybe that's okay. What do you think? Should I Spreading Seas right here? You can ask Feren Dynamo about that. He is the one who donated for this deck to be played. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna seize, but I'm not sure, obviously. Could be wrong. They might. Ooh, that might be good. No one expects the Spirit Guide Spreading Seas Island. No one expects it, y'all. The hell? I guess this is Eldrazi taxes? Uh-oh. That sucks. It's quite bad for me. Alright. I do deserve this. Alright. Alright. Okay, we have a plan. We do kind of deserve this, actually. No, Whis! Come on, chow someone, chow someone, chow someone. Damn it. If I just played a fetch on turn 1, this would have been so much better, but... Probably dead now. The battle with spirit guides. Yep, they took my Karn. Makes sense. The problem is, it's really hard for this deck to kill a 4-4, I think. Like, incredibly hard. How does this work? I have to like, click on it at the end step to use it, probably. I knew the anger was there. Unfortunately, anger is like not even good here, I think, really. Well, there's a Flame Slash in the board. And there's also a Rejection in the board. Those are both going to be excellent in this matchup, I think. Alright. Sucks. Yep, exactly. Because land an Arbiter. So... Oh, shit. I need to play another one. My actual out is to draw a Lightning Bolt next turn, I think. If I draw a Lightning Bolt, I can Anger plus Bolt the Seer. So if I draw a Bolt or a Magma Spray, I'm actually okay, as opposed to being dead. But I'm probably going to die. It has to be Bolt or Spray. Nothing else does anything. Wow, I got so punished for not fetching on turn 1. Okay, I have no outs then. It was a Facebook ping. Alright, dead. Well, is there anything I can do? Can cast Anger and then die? Alright. Good beats. Alright, that's kind of sucked. Is Quick good? Quick might not be good. EE? I guess I could see... Oh, actually is EE all that great? Because it kills Chalice. What should I do, Ferrando? Alright. I guess that's fair. What should I take out, though? Quick seems kind of mediocre, all things considering, but... Pierce. Oh, that makes sense. I'm gonna say out Pierce and Quicks, I think. Is that fair? Alright, I've done it. I am excited for Modern Horizons. It looks like a very powerful set. Like, very, very, very powerful. They're, like, breaking all of the rules of engagement that have been previously set down for Modern. I don't know if that's the right way of putting it, but it does seem like quite a good set. Obviously, it kind of sucks that I'm streaming Modern when Horizons isn't out, but trust me, post Horizons there will be plenty of Modern streams. Samuel, that would be sick, but I don't think they will do that, unfortunately. I'm gonna keep. This hand's actually pretty good. Ooh, okay. They pitch Shehep Dunes. I think Factor Fiction might be played. Imagine Blue-White Tron or Blue Tron with that MTGO Jetta. That's a classic deck from Extended, if you look up the deck lists from that long ago. I'm going to play turn 2 Narset, I think. Guess I kind of do want to cover my bases for a 3-drop. I can pitch the other Narset to counter their 3-drop, so it's kind of nice to do this, I think. But yeah, I think Blue-White Tron or Blue Tron are natural fits for FoF. Also, just like Jeskai with Factor Fiction is just pretty good as well. Like, Factor Fiction is a really good card. No one expects the Disrupting Shoal. I guess Ferrando expects the Disrupting Shoal. Alright, we're kind of out of gas now, unfortunately. But hopefully we draw a Jace or a Karn or something off the top. Yo, MSA Finn, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Yeah, if this were a Remand, it'd be so much better here. In fact, I think Remand may be just better overall for Endo, so... They did cycle Canopy on their turn. Yeah. Yes, they did that. It's okay. I mean, our opponent, like, obviously messed up, but that's okay. No, I mean, he didn't draw anything, unfortunately, but... Alright. Does this deck play Cavern? How was this? Endbringer? Chalice on 3. They did pitch... I decided out 2 clicks, so I have... It hits 2 Angers, 1 Narset's on the bottom of my deck. Oh, I pitched Narset, rather, and there's 2 Narsets left. So it hits 2 Angers, 3 Spirit Guides, 2 Narsets, essentially. Do I care? I think I may just return it to their hand with unsub, but... Oh, yeah. Alright. Gonna brainstorm. Probably don't need the spray. Alright. Not gonna play around Aven Mind Sensor. I don't think Clique is particularly good in this matchup. But I could be wrong, Ferrando. Ah, shit. Alright, no fatty, no fatty, no fatty, no fatty, no fatty, no fatty, no fatty. Alright, I'm gonna stroke this because I think my stroke is gonna be dead versus all of their creatures now. Just looking for a Blood Moon. This kind of sucks. I could have actually Fate Sealed them, I guess, but... Alright. I just thought looking for the Blood Moon would be really good. Yep, this sucks. Fucking Cavern. Yeah, I guess I was supposed to plus. Can use Narset to get past this clump. I'm looking for Karn, I guess. You think they'll crack Canopy on their turn again? Alright, I know a bunch of cards on the bottom and I don't want any of them, so I'm going to do this first. Alright. Still, if I find another Bolt or something, it's actually not the worst. So... Oh, I guess... It's interesting. So now, what is the plan? I only have one Jace left besides that one. So I guess I put... I need to find Karn. Is the moon even good anymore? Skeptical that this moon is actually good anymore. So maybe I put the field and moon back. Or, sorry, Strand and moon back. Field their cavern, play Serum Visions. Yeah, I'm gonna put these two back. Well, you know what also shuts down Cavern? Killing Cavern. Yeah, I remembered. What's up, Adam? How you doing? We're trying Ferrando's blue-red prison-y planeswalker deck. Karn is late for work. To be fair, any red spell I think also works. And plus I can Rejection and Eldrazi this turn, so I think we might be okay. I don't know yet, though. It's going to be complicated. We don't have a lot of resources left in our deck, which is sort of a problem. Like, a lot of our planeswalkers have been used by this point. So... oh... alright. Wasn't expecting that, but I guess that sort of makes sense. Farming Well is an interesting one. Nah, I think I need to save Rejection for Thought Knot or TKS. Does this do anything? No, I don't think it does anything. Well, not if I draw Anger. Anger is one of the cards I'm drawing to for Ando. Damn. Might end up regretting this, but whatever. I'm not going to save the Narset. I think it's better to just take a blind draw. One, two, three, four, five, six. So again, if I draw Anger, it's good. So I think I'm just going to play towards an Anger. I know, like, my bottom six are not Anger, so I should just take another 8, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go to 4. If I kill this, it's still 7 plus 7. If I kill both of these, I buy 1 turn, but then I can't kill it. So I guess I'm supposed to take all the damage, right? Because killing this, I'm at 14, I take 7 twice. If I kill both of these, this is a 3-turn clock, but then I can't even draw Anger to get out of this. So I think I'm just going to take it. But I know, like, my bottom 6 cards are not Anger of the Gods, so I should not crack my fetch. Oh my god. Yes! Yes! How is Displacer going to save Smasher from Anger plus Anger plus Spray? The Displacer will die to Anger of the Gods. Xeno 1 and MTG. Alright. The better question is, what should I discard to the Smasher trigger? I guess I have to discard Leak. Well, I'm casting Spray and then discarding Weak. Alright, hope I don't get killed. Don't I have 3 steam vents? I'm playing 3 steam vents, right? I seem to remember playing 3 steam vents. Alright. Sup? Some of the crap we actually wanted by this point. Do I just get Bridge? Probably do, right? I should have left both steam vents untapped, I think. I'll probably bolt their face, yeah. Wow, this was a sick game. I think playing to the out of drawing anger was really good, actually. That's fine. I do feel like a horrible person playing these cards, but you know what? I don't care. The danger is if I draw a spell I can't cast, I guess. Damn. I guess I have to go get Wurmcoil. Sucks. Whatever. I'll find... Yeah, I can Rejection a path. I guess I punted right there then? I don't know. Rejection does counter everything. Note, our opponent can't Cavern Eldrazi because... Oh, no, they can. Sorry, they can't use this to... No, they can. Never mind. I'm just wrong. Alright, ignore me. It's if you have Painter's Servant. There will be a VOD later. I'm going to upload it to YouTube. I usually upload after all the things. I guess after rejection this, and I can still counter a path. Yo, you're not on a league. This is your league, friend. This is for you. Do I care about that? It seems like I don't. Alright. Alright, well, thank you, deck. Thank you, deck. Lol. Lol, 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 lol. Yes, better lucky than good is how I would describe my life. This is... I still have a Jace left in my deck, right? Well, I can't start attacking because of Ensnaring Bridge, but I'll just animate my bridge. I don't want to animate my Lattice because I think the Lattice is the one I need to protect. I can animate the Chalice in a bit, I suppose. I guess I was supposed to animate the Chalice that turn. Right, now I will. Get out. See you later, Chalice. Soon I can... Next turn I can attack with Germ, actually. Okay. Yes, it is. I'm gonna play faster now because of what Whitefaces said. Not even gonna... Next turn I can activate the Karn and I'll kill... Activate the Lattice and I'll kill faster? Yeah. I think activating the Lattice is lethal. Why would I do that when I can just make a 6/6? Alright, we have 9 minutes left for the third game, which is plenty. I just have to be careful not to time out. I don't think I want to change anything. Because I don't... Well, first off, the clock thing is an issue. Second off, they can't really cast anything, so just killing them is better than killing their lands, is my opinion. I saw some of them. MTGO Jetta, my question for you is, what does killing their lands do? I'm not convinced it actually does anything. So there is that. That's true. A Lily LD memes. Alright. Hopefully we win game 3. This matchup does not seem great for me. You know equipment have diminishing returns, oh Bakura? Alright, on to game 3 versus Eldrazi Taxes. It's hot in DC. Alright, I guess I'll keep. I'm soft to a Chalice, but whatever. I guess I'm not that soft to a Chalice because I do have the explosives, but... Gonna play the fetch first because of Land and Arbiter. I would suspect this is not a good matchup for Endo, but I also think for you to win this matchup, you would have to warp your deck so much that you probably should not do so. I do have to rejection that. Yeah, it seems like you might want a second thing. Should I Spreading Seas or should I play Serum Visions? Alternatively, I could do neither, but I think that's wrong. I think I'm going to seize the temple. Okay. Damn, they had a cavern behind. They might displace her, which is fine. Well, no, not necessarily. They don't have a sea source, but I think I might shoal this anyways. I think I'm going to. Actually, I might just bolt plus Serum Visions on my turn. Actually, I'm going to do that instead. Change my mind. I'm going to bolt plus Serum Visions on my turn. I feel like I want the land. The question is, do I want the second Narset? Is there a likely play Thought-Knots here? In which case I would want the second Narset. So I guess I'll leave both on top. Damn, they had another sea source. Alright, this is what I expected. Gabby clock a lily time. Yikes. I'm probably fucked now. Unless they have literally no good follow-up. If they have, like, nearly anything, I'm going to lose, I think. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Alright. It's going to be a tough one, I think. Yep. That is an A-Lily yikes indeed. I think this is a bad matchup. Their cards just line up so well. It's just like, Cavern is good, Thought-Knot is a 4-4, Smasher is a 5-5, Dahlia is good. I don't know, like, most of their deck I think is just good versus me, which is, you know, is what it is, I suppose. As it turns out, if I had showed that Thalia, things would have ended up a lot better, so maybe that was the mistake. I have a really terrible plan. Actually, I don't know which terrible plan I want to engage in. They're both kind of shit. I could bounce the Displacer with Unsubstantiate, or I could bounce the Displacer with Jace. I guess bouncing the Displacer with Unsubstantiate might be slightly better. It might convince them not to recast it. Whereas if I just bounce it with the Jace, they'll recast it 100% of the time. I don't know, it's all kind of shit no matter what, though, I think. I guess I can do that now. Now that they've done that, now I can... No, they're a Spirit Guide! What? Alright, give me a bolt. I really need a bolt right here. That Spirit Guide was brutal. Ooh. You're supposed to stack it the other way, but... Alright. GG, opponent. Kinda sucked. Alright. Let's go to match number 4. We're 2-1. The 4 toughness creatures in the caverns make that matchup really, really hard, because our primary mode of interaction is Lightning Bolt, Magma Spray, and Anger of the Gods. Those don't line up well versus 4 toughness plus creatures. I did manage to get game 2 by playing towards the out of combining Anger of the Gods to clear out 2 creatures, and then saving Anger plus Spray to kill Smasher. But I think it's not that easy to do that in that matchup, generally speaking. In fact, it seems really hard. Alright, I'm gonna keep. This is a turn 2 Narset, turn 3 Jace. Opponent is 2-2. Oh, turn 2 Jace. Yeah, that's sick. We'll see what they do for Endo. I might not do that. It depends on what land they play. If they play like Colonnade, obviously I'm gonna just like freaking slam it in. I don't think. So I could turn to Clique potentially. Look at their hand, try to trade for the Soulscar Mage. I think that is actually going to be my play. Unless if... Well, the other play I could make is actually just play Narset, leave it on 5 versus the potential Faithless Looting. Is that good? And Manamorphose. Yeah, I think that's actually good. I'm just going to play Narset and leave it at 5. Rip. Oh, they're bolting me? Okay. So be it. So they're just going to ignore Narset and try to kill me? Alright. Okay. Anger of the Gods one time. Anger! Anger! Anger, 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 anger. Also, the quick line would have ended up really poorly for Scutshot, but whatevs. Anger, 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 anger. Come on! Anger! Anger! Alright, I guess I'll take a bolt. I feel like I should just click the main phase. I guess I could wait until draw. Alright. Anger would have been so good there. It's unreal. Alright. What you got? Apparently you got a lot of bolts. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Alright, we go to 3 though, which... it's kind of scary. We are. I understand, but there's also not much I can do about it. Can I just hope they draw Faithless Lootings and stuff like that? I'm gonna start Fate Sealing them. I think that's the best way to win. No! Alright, fine. Damn it. It was going to take way too long to close that game. I had to fade for so long. Kind of sucked. Blood Moon, please exit my deck. And your explosives, please come in. Probably want Flame Slash too. Let's let's see. What else is not particularly good? I already took the seas out. Spell Snare good. Hits Manamorphose. I think it only hits Manamorphose. So the other question is, do we think they have Phoenix in their deck? We do not see it currently, but they could have it hypothetically. It does look like a Phoenix deck, but that's not a guarantee because Overturf played a list that had no Phoenixes. Overturf played of just mono red prowess in one of the MCQs at Madison. It was like Phoenixless Phoenix, essentially. But I'll run this. Well, if they have Phoenix, they have Reveler. So, I don't know. This hand sucks. This is actually really good. I can kill their first 3 creatures, then hope to draw something. Yo, Feingersh, thank you for the resub. Which 5-mana blue spell? Do you mean Disrupting Shoal? Or Commandeer that costs 7. Speaking of the devil, I do not want that Commandeer though. It's Commandeer, it costs 7. I commandeered Chandra earlier, which was really pretty sick. Alright, later Ferrando. Alright. So now we want a Narset off the top. Eddie, if they gut-shotted me, it wouldn't even be that bad, I would argue. Alright. If they have Bolt plus Gutshot, it's not great, but I'll make them do it. Alright, so that probably means they have the Gutshot. Alright, so now I can spray main phase. Alright, now another land for Jace would be good. Jesus. Alright. Not like this. Not like this. Not like this. Exactly. I feel like Ben Schwartz right now. What's the singer's standard staple you own? Oh, not like this! Oh! Oh no! I fetched Mountain for what it's worth, so it's not like... Not like this. Rekindling Phoenix. I can't even Disrupting Shoal that! I'm so dead. Kill. Alright. Kinda sucked. Every deck I play is bad versus Mono Red Phoenix. I'm not even joking. Literally every deck I play is bad versus Mono Red Phoenix. That was not my experience testing that deck, Tim. Like, I think Izzet Phoenix is bad versus Mono Red Phoenix, but I think Mono Red Phoenix is an inferior deck to Izzet Phoenix. Opponent has gone to 3. If I don't win this one, I will be extremely sad. These cards are either really good or really bad. I'm going to keep the Bolt on top, and then if it turns out the Spray is also good, I just won't shuffle. I'm going to make a few changes after this match. I have some ideas for fixing some problems. Obviously, I don't think all of the problems are fixable. So, do you all think that means that the Spray will be good too? I feel like it will be. Well, I don't think a third Anger necessarily fixes the problems with big creatures. Right. I'm going to just Jace and plus on them and see if they scoop. Karn liberated! Thank you for showing me that! You should have conceded to the Jace. They were not fast enough. Oh, opponent. What was I doing? This one. I'm not sure. Probably? Yeah. I think I am supposed to side it in. Opponent. You really should not have let me resolve that Fate Seal. Okay. Now, Snare hits Scrying, plus I can pitch it to the Shoal, which I think is actually pretty important. Didn't counter that because they led on zone. I think I can just leave up Snare this turn and hope to snare like a Sylvan Scrying. Plus I don't really know what I need besides lands. Guess I could jam Narset now. Time to see if they're E-tron. Well, they got Urza's Mine. Doesn't necessarily mean they're not E-tron, but I think I'm gonna take a Spell Pierce. I might regret not. Alright. That one is too good. Interesting. So the problem with Damping Sphere is that it doesn't actually shut off Blast Zone. So I think I'm going to take this Serum Visions and just dig a bunch of cards. Do I want another Disrupting Shoal? Answer is probably not, but I do want this Field of Ruin. But I'm going to say go in case of they Tron, so I can counter their thing. Hell? Oh. That's just like a fake looking Ancient Stirrings. Alright, they found the tower. Kitty. Yep. Kitty indeed. Sorry, not doing it. Not doing it, Akash. You can't make me. Oh, gosh. I'm a big goalie. Glug glug. Big goalie has been called. Alright. If you insist, deck. If you insist. Oh yeah, they have to crack the stars on my turn. Otherwise, the Narset shuts down the draw. Well, I can't draw both of those. Oh, I could if I had left Jace on top, so maybe that was a mistake. Fair enough. It's possible I made a mistake there, and then... Yeah, you're right about that. Wonder if they get Lattice. Oblivion Stone. Come on, Karn. So I can... unsubstantiate O-Stone, but they replay it, and then I can... Oh, that's not very good. So I'm going to get 2 Brainstorms out of this Jace, and then everything's going to die. But that's probably fine. So I guess put Pierce Sphere on top. In case if they cast something besides I think that's actually fine. Bouncing it doesn't do shit, so. Thing spiraled out of control very quickly. Alright, looks like I'm dead. So, if I had left the Pierce in my hand into the Spell Snare, I could have pierced that claim. I did not think that would be relevant, but I guess it would have been. It's pretty awkward. Could have definitely played that better. Huh. All right. By the way, if my Spreading Seas Blood Moon deck is not actually good versus Tron, I'm just gonna like kind of lose it, I guess. I guess just kind of lose it, not completely lose it, but be slightly frustrating, I suppose. Interesting. Alright, so they're gonna have Tron at some point. Presumably. Probably not this turn. Looks like next turn they will. Maybe I'll find a Commandeer. What the fuck? Jesus. Alright. That was, ooh, that was good. Do I want those? Seems like the answer is no, and I just want to land. I don't think they'll get Forest. I think they'll just get another Mine instead. Yeah, they got a Mine. So they got Tower, which is here, and a Mine, which is about to be played, I think. Okay. Okay. So the reason I'm doing this is to keep them off Ulamog, because if they get another another... Ooh, that was good. Okay, I have a single rejection in my deck, opponent. Have fun with that. This, I do not believe should come in versus us, but... I'm going to just click end step, probably targeting them, but we'll see what they do. Yeah, I think our opponent knew that previously in the previous game. Like, they saw us do that in the previous game. So... Or they cracked their stars during my end step, rather. So they knew about it. This sucks. I was trying to prevent this from happening by rejecting the first map, but obviously this happened. Right. Still planning to... Guess we'll see what they do. Super annoying. Alright. I'm actually going to let it go and see what they do with it. If they get Lattice, I'm just going to put Clique in response and kill their Karn. How many... Alright. Trinisphere. No, they could have. They had Tower, Power Plant, this untapped. So that was exactly 6. Alright, guess I'm going to click myself end step and try to hit mana sources. Feels like Jace is no longer good. Might bottom. Pierce is also not great. Alright. No! Land? Alright. get to keep playing at least. Alright, we're not dead yet, but I don't love our chances. This transfer does not look that good versus me, though, in my opinion. It's kind of an odd choice for them to do that, but maybe they don't have anything else in their sideboard that's actually good versus me. This is also donation deck Dokomoi. We are 2-2, unfortunately. We started 2-0, lost the next two, but, you know, it's science. Alright, I guess I have to counter that. Oh, what's up, Calculoso? Alright, let me draw a Commandeer. That would be so sweet. Great. Exactly what I wanted, Spell Snare. Looks like they are going to pop this Blast Zone on 3, killing their Trinisphere and my Clique and Narset. No! Alright. Damn. Looks like we dead, fam. I don't really see a way I can get out of this now. Ah, yes. Blast Zone. Exactly what I wanted. Alright. All my stuff's dead. And they have a Karn. Pineapples and 14 pizzas? What the heck? That doesn't sound healthy, in my opinion. Alright. Gosh, if I had only commandeered their Karn, that would have been so sick. Alright, I don't know what I'm playing to, but charging my thing from 1 is probably the start of a comeback. Alright, I'm gonna concede now. Alright, 2-0 into 0-3, but that's okay. Learned a little bit about this deck. Mono Red Phoenix, not a good matchup. Well, Mono Red Lava Spike, not a good matchup. And the Eldrazi creatures were too big for bolts and Magma Sprays to handle. And, you know, got Trond, but I think there's some improvements to be made. I think Roast might be good. What did I beat? One sec. I'll try to remember. Grishol brand, round 1. And this was Red Prison. Let's see, Roast, I think is good. I think we can shave one of the big life gain artifacts. I don't think I need both of them. I also think a second bridge would be good. Huh. Later, Bakura. I think this is that good. Let's go on a gatherer search real quick, or a decklist browsing real quick to decide what might be good. Let's see. What else could we play that would be good? Oh, Remand I think is better than Unsubstantiate by quite a bit. What else? What else? Kind of feels like this deck really wants Snapcaster. I think so. Ferrando originally had Days Undoing in the deck to begin with, and he said it was not very good, so he cut it. Which I can believe. That does not seem like where you really want to be. Alright. I think I'm just gonna cut... What are we allowed to cut? What do I think about first new rewards system change? Don't know what you're talking about, Balloon 6 currently. What am I allowed to cut? Oh, you mean after the ownership changed? Well, I haven't been back there yet, so I don't know what to think yet. Guess that's sort of a cop-out answer, but I really have no idea right now. I think I'm going to cut... Do I need all of these cards on the sideboard? Feels like no, maybe? This is tough. I'm not experienced enough to say what I should do here, but... Alright. I will claim the cards real quick and then figure out what to cut. If anyone has any suggestions, I'm willing to listen. Make sure to cash my points out before the end of the month. When you say rewards, do you mean credit? Because I don't think I have any points with them. White splash for 1, white blue to fairy. I don't think I want to do that. I'm trying to debate what to cut still. I wonder if I actually need 4 Jaces. Probably do. Credit is safe. Okay, good to hear. Well, then I don't really have an opinion on that, I guess, Balloon 6, unfortunately. I guess that doesn't really answer your question, but I really can't say anything about it currently. So I think I understand why it's there, Dokomoy. It's there because it's another blue 2-drop. I guess I could cut it, though. I think Remand's good, and I think I might just play a main deck Roast as well over a Magma Spray. The guides have been actually pretty good, Rick Grimes. I've been impressed. What else was I gonna do? Roast here. Was there another card I just added? Don't remember. I'm losing my mind, actually. What else did I add? Well, there's a bunch of shoals at 2. I cut Batterskull, which I think is fine to cut. Maybe I play Unsubstantiate. Move the Anger here, and then cut... Huh. It's a really tough decision, I think. While I'm thinking, quick shout out to my sponsors. The stream is sponsored by Mana Traders and Cardboard Live. You can check out Mana Traders if you want to rent cards at that link. And you can always support the stream by either following or using a Twitch Prime sub. Everything's appreciated, and I appreciate everyone watching. I think I'm going to cut... Gosh, it's so tough. Like, all of the cards look good to me. Alright, you know what? Then I'm going to cut one of the Spell Pierces from the main. I'm going to cut the other Spell Pierce. I'm going to try this configuration. It's not significantly different, obviously, but it's enough different. And losing some wish targets does change it. I also just don't have a lot of experience with this deck, is the other thing, so... But we're going to try another league and see how it goes. And you know what? It might suck, but, you know, that's what science is for. Don't mind losing now and then to discover things. Alright. Let me update the extension real quick. Alright, can someone tell me if the deck list is updated via Cardboard Live? I think it is, but it's always good to make sure. Alright, league number 2. Yo, Balloon 6, thank you for the follow. I did not cut Wurmcoil Engine. I cut Batterskull. I think Wurmcoil is too good to cut. I could be wrong there. This is what the deck looks like. Alright, we got a match. Playing against Magic Player 103472. I guess this is adequate. Not thrilled about this Blast Zone so far, but I guess it's like okay. I guess when we're playing against humans, it's going to be really good, but I don't know. No, do I leak this? Feels like I have to leak it, which really sucks. They're getting a pretty good exchange there, but I think keeping my opponent off Tron is of the utmost importance. Damn. So, like, if the Blast Zone were an island there, we would get to at least slam a Narset. We'd be in better shape. Ah, shit. This is not going well. Alright. I think I just have to click them draw step and hope they only have one threat or no Tron. Both of these are actually realistic possibilities. So they have 2 towers forced, 3 Karn Liberates, and Karn the Great Creator. So I'm not going to take anything. Their hand literally does not do anything right now. So we're going to try to leave it that way. And, you know, hope they don't draw out. Come on, Jace! Okay, that's not Jace, but it'll be fine, I guess. That's a good question. I think it is being shoved into a lot of decks where it doesn't actually belong, so it's hard to answer that question effectively. If that makes sense. So their hand is 3 Karn Liberated, Tower, Forest. You can't really downtick here. Well, I guess you could. It just doesn't seem great to do so. If you downtick, my Clique gets to kill it for free. So I guess you just plus targeting nothing. Yeah. And now if I Jace / Narset into a brain or a bolt, it's pretty good. I guess that's good too. All right. Huh, I didn't realize they had mismatching lands for their thing. Interesting. So they don't have an Oblivion Stone in their sideboard, otherwise I think you would get Oblivion Stone there. Probably have to name Jace though, right? Yikes. Well, I mean, these are cards, technically speaking. They're not actually cards, but they are technically cards. Opponent's getting to the point where they're very close to just casting all of their Karn Liberateds, which is going to be a problem. Yikes. This is pretty bad. Not gonna lie. Jesus. I think I'm gonna lose. None of my cards do anything. Goddamn Spyglass. Yeah, I'm just gonna lose the old-fashioned 7-mana Karns. Which, you know, it's a classic. Wait, Forest and a Karn. And I'm going to bolt. Yeah, the Spyglass. I could have hardcast Spirit Guide. I was kind of hoping there was some weird scenario where I didn't have to do that. But maybe I should have. It's going not well. Spyglass was really brutal. It's basically why I got killed this game, I think. Alright, we can have roast. Alright, I think I'm done here. A good example of how Blood Moon with no pressure is not actually good for Strahd. I wonder if I'm supposed to side in Spyglass or just leave it for the Karn. Probably supposed to not side it in. Alright, game 2 versus Tron. I guess. Kind of hoping I just draw another blue card so I can commandeer a potential Karn. I might not spell pierce the map. Opponent's going to 4, opponent going to 3. If I lose this one, I'll be really sad, but obviously it's still possible, which is the sickest part of all of this. Well, I mean, double Field of Ruin is probably going to be good enough to keep them off drawn for a bit, but... Alright, I'll take it. My hand's, like, not even good, but... Alright. Not gonna change anything, I think. Yeah, this is acceptable. Yeah, I mean, like, I'm actually frightened when Tron players that I've seen mulligan a bunch then keep 7. It means their hand's really good. I guess it might also mean that they're tired of mulliganing, is another thing that could actually be the case. Just looking for lands. Both of those are good, so I'm going to keep them. Odds of a Tron hate card in Modern Horizons. What kind of Tron hate card do you think they can print that's not already legal in Modern, Sam? They're not going to print Hee-Haw. Raise? Raise is not a good card. Legitimate, like, answer is, like, Ruination, but I don't think they'll print that. Chromatic Sphere was revealed. Alright. Just wanted to guarantee another land drop. Ruination is like Blood Moon, but less fun. I think Ruination actually ends games, whereas Blood Moon kind of like doesn't. Sowing Salt at 1 less mana. Y'all just want to... Let's see... Guess I'm supposed to rejection that because it lets me use my mana. I think I'm just going to Moon because I don't think they haven't shown a forest yet. Obviously, there's like nightmare scenarios where they go like Sphere, crack Sphere, claim that, my thing dies. It's possible I wasn't supposed to take that risk, actually, now that I think about it. Note, this would be a good spot if I had a Disrupting Shoal. For 1, I could protect my thing. But I don't, so whatevs. Alright, so they had it. Well, there's the shoal, but obviously can't use it effectively here. Here I'm going to draw step, kill their mine. Can I just get another island? Alright. Commandeer protects me from a Karn. Obviously, if they had mine Ulamog, I'm probably not in good shape either. Do I care about that? I don't think I do. I don't think they can actually get anything that will like really screw me with this Karn. Obviously, I could be wrong, but it doesn't feel like it'll be debilitating. Interesting. All right. That's kind of irritating, actually, but did I leave in any? Didn't really. All right. So, if I Jace bounce, what happens? Jace bounce. They just recast it for 3. That's not really ideal. I sighted all my bolts, right? Alright. I have a plan. It's not very good, I think. I guess I'll see what they do. Goddamn Ballista. They didn't even wish for it. It was just in, like, their deck, fortunately. Alright. Oh, that's fine. I don't even care about that, I think. Yeah, sucks a lot. I know, but if I cast it and they just wished for Lattice, I would lose Moose droppings. That's why I wasn't allowed to cast the Karn last turn. This is tough. Right. Click myself. This is gonna be really, really hard. I think I'm like, if I had drawn exactly Spirit Guide there, I would have been fine, I think, but not really that fine. This is tough. I think need to do this. Plan is to Jace bounce that. See, this Blood Moon's not even good, and those cards aren't even good either, so... They might wish for Lattice. If they do, I'm dead, but I don't think they'll do that. Alright. I've lost the game. It feels really hard, actually. The problem is this deck does not close very quickly, so you have to, like, thread a needle perfectly. But the problem is you saw this game, they just mono-green mid-ranged us to death. I think it's really, really hard. Like, I feel like I drew relatively okay, but the problem is it's so hard to close the game that their threat density just took over. Especially when they have so many cards in their deck, I think it's just hard. Well, yeah, that is also a possibility, I suppose. What's up, Ved? You've been working for a bit, I assume? Alright. So, hold on. Maybe there's a glimmer of hope. I think I'm gonna wish for Bridge and hope it's good. I don't expect it to be good enough, but we can hope. Tron's a really good deck. Ved, do you think this card improved the Tron deck? I know you've been playing Tron lately. Oh, well, I'm turbo fucked. Yeah, I think so too, just because I think increasing your threat density by so much probably makes your deck a lot better. Karn deck and standard. Is that the like Arboreal Grazer Karn Immortal Sun deck? Alright. 0-1 versus Tron in this league, but that's fine. I don't know what to make of that deck. I have no idea, like, if that deck is good or not, because I don't even know precisely what's in it. Went 2-3. I was 2-0, then lost the next 3. Yes, it is a donation list. It was donated by Ferran Dynamo. don't love where this game is going. It's also possible I wasn't supposed to Spell Snare that, but I feel like if I don't Spell Snare it, they'll just find more Goryos and shit. So it feels like it's correct to do that. Okay. Not even sure that was correct for them, but I really wish I had Mountain Bolt. Unfortunately, I'm not anywhere near that. I think I'm probably going to die. This isn't Bob. This is Collins Mullins, Ved. I wonder what their hand has to look like for me to win. But the answer is I'm drawing pretty dead, I think. We'll see if we're actually dead, though. I really can't fathom being alive here. I just can't. I can't even, as some kids say. Warrior's Breach. Let's look at the list again. Alright. 3 Generator Servant. 3 Generator Servant. 4 Simian Spirit Guide. 4 Ilharg the Raised Boar. 4 Gristlebrand. 4 Emrakul, 4 Looting, 3 Reunion, 3 Brutality, 4 Vengeance, 4 Through the Breach, 4 Pentad Prism, 19 lands. Yeah, can't really fathom not being alive here. I think Ilharg is a very good addition to the deck. I'm not sure. The problem is it's hard to assess your win rate versus that deck because the best draws from that deck feel unbeatable. Have you been beating it as Tron? Because if you've been beating it as Tron, I don't think that deck is good. As Phoenix, I can believe that. Kind of tempted to concede, but like, it is possible they bricked in like all of those cards. Honestly, like, it could be just the case that they have to tap out for their stupid pig. Human stomps over that deck, I would believe that as well. Alright. I saw the Sultai Nexus deck, if that helps you at all, Ved. That card is not the same as Baleful Strix. Like, I actually think losing Death Touch is a huge downgrade. I have to use it to block, unfortunately. That sucks. Did you win the match still, Eddie? Yeah, I agree it's playable. I'm just saying that, like, it's not that easy to make it have Death Touch, I think. You actually have to work for it. I don't know. Does that make sense to you? Alright. I think I'm going to play Karn and wish for Crypt. And just hope that's somehow good enough. Very funny. Obviously I might still get breached, but that's okay. Yeah, that is an upside to it, Eddie. That is a big upside. I thought I closed that window. I did, I think. Yes, Flash is very good. Flash is a very good mechanic, obviously. Yeah, I don't know. The real problems with those decks is they've gotten steamrolled by almost every aggro deck in Modern when I tried them, Ved. Like, if you've ever played Affinity versus those sorts of decks, you just steamroll them so bad. I have a Mycosynth Lattice in my sideboard. Right here. You can also check out the decklist extension on the left-hand side from Cardboard Live. If I get to Wish again, I'll just make Ensnaring Bridge. Because it doesn't look like they have Burge or Most Enraged in their deck. But obviously I don't expect to have another turn here. Like, I'm just dead to so many things. I guess they've used a Through the Breach, so it's potentially possible that their other 3 Through the Breaches are still within their deck. Alright, I mean, like, I don't have any real cards in my hand. Alright. So I'm going to wish for Bridge then. And that should end the game, I think, in game 1. I guess I could die to 3 Brutalities, but I'm not going to worry about it. They get to kill my Karn, but that's okay. It's done its damage. Oh my god! I'm so lucky! I'm so lucky! Oh man, I can't believe that happened. I guess I can believe it, but it's still sort of unreal to me that that actually happens when I play this matchup. Just a lot of blanks, like a lot of lootings and Goryo's Vengeance and Fatties, like they drew basically no through the breaches. I think Ved is the obvious deduction I would make. I want Spyglass for Gristlebrand, and I want to keep the Crypt for the Karn. Bride the Fry Guy. What? Diabolic Edict's already in Modern, essentially. I don't know what you're talking about. Do I want Rejection just for their Pentad Prism? I think our opponent just decided to concede because they didn't realize Modern Masters are Modern Horizons. I think they realized they couldn't beat the Jaces that were in my hand. I think HP Juice. And then I'm going to put the Rejection in just for Pentad Prism, even though that sounds crazy. Then keeping them off mana is really good. This looks fine to me. I don't think Bolt is good, so I'm not going to do that. I'm sorry. I'm going to keep this hand. It kind of looks shaky, but I think this is actually a good hand in the matchup. Spell Snare is good. Serum Visions is good. One land is good. Well, I mean, one land isn't good, but I think this is a safe one. I think Bolt is atrocious, frankly. What's up, Bob and Cheese? Bob and Chess? Bob and Cheese? I always forget. I don't know how to pronounce that. That's fine. What's up? Hope you're having a good one. I have not figured out Standard for you, unfortunately. It's really hard. All I do is lose. That's actually not true. I was 3-1 with the Esper Planeswalkers. The Esper Planeswalker mirror freaking sucks, though. It's like really, 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 really bad. That sort of makes sense, actually. The Immortal Sun is a very good card right now, too, so that's not surprising. Mono Boot has a relatively tough time with Blast Zone, but the question is how many Blast Zones do you expect? The only deck that plays Blast Zone is Civic Nexus. Alright. Bridge is going to be good later, I think, but I'm going to just use the Jace to bounce. A few. This is my second time playing this matchup today. Yes, the Pig God is in my opponent's deck. The Pig God is, I think, a pretty good card. It's like an addition. It's a good addition to that deck. I just don't know if that deck is actually good. Narset is definitely cool. Jace is also cool. Alright, we won! Alright, we're 1-1 this week. Lost to Tron and beat Gristle's Shoal. 2-0 versus Gristle's Shoal as the blue-red Super Friends deck today. This is sort of prison-y, I in some ways, but playing against Ultra Super Bob now. Whatever, keep. Like, this is a hand of cards. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Sliver? No! Oh, no. This is not good. Yo, John Sticks ADSF, thank you for the follow. Wish I could Spell Snare this. Alright. We deserve to lose this one. It's not looking good, that's for sure. Our moon is quite good, except they have a freaking forest. And fetches? Alright. Time to return this creature to their hand. That's what this does. And this one is basically Birds of Paradise Sliver. Actually, I think I'm going to let that go. What I'm actually going to do... Ooh, the Tonic Booth. Thanks for the resub. 4 months in a row. Some Jarvis claps for the Tonic Booth, please. Alright, hell no. Control can beat this Sliver. Alright. Time to dig for Anger of the Gods, really. So I'm going to Serum Visions first. I'm going to bottom both and just Spreading Seas their swamp. Actually, oh no, it's so hard to empty my hand for this Karn to get. I guess I could E2 off Karn. Yeah, actually that's... Well, no, the Sedge Sliver gives regeneration. Salted Asparagus, thank you for the follow. Huh, this is a tough one. The problem is the E for 2 doesn't actually kill anything once the Sedge Sliver comes down, because all of the Slivers gain black regenerate. Alright. I think I have a really terrible plan, which is Spreading Seas the Swamp. By the way, these decks can almost never beat Izzet Phoenix. Like, this is just a bad humans deck in the matchup, in my opinion. Whoa, buddy! Alright. Anger of the Gods. Anger of the Gods. Anger! Oh my god. I'm so dead. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. If I bounce one, they just replay it. Damn. Alright. That Coco was a creature. It's been bugged for a while, Akash. Alright. Well, that sucked. Okay. The way this matchup works, I believe, is I'm going to take these out. put this in, put that in. Put in explosives, maybe? Spell Pierce sucks. Wow, my deck is really not built well for this matchup. I think I might want to Spyglass like Vindicate Sliver or Aether Vial. Dude, drafting is sweet. And offside in Wurmcoil. Alright, good enough, I guess. Ooh, Blast Zone is insane versus... Well, Ved, you still... Okay, that's a fair point. Ved, you still play the games versus humans. Alright. 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 I wonder how many basics they have from their deck. Guess we'll find out soon. There's a cat cam? Kill that. I think there is a significant difference, in my opinion, Minya friend. I watched it a long time ago, but I don't think you stream anymore. I think I'm gonna click them and just see what's in their hand. Alright, I'm gonna take that Collected Company. Ooh. Alright. Alright. Put these fetches back. Say go. Not attacking. Will block instantly. Jace plus Bridge is a nice combo. You're right, Stu. Opponent probably just drew like another land. That's why they're conceding. Alright. On to game 3 versus Slivers. Appears to be 5-color Slivers. Alright, thanks for everyone hanging out today. Ooh, this is a hand with 2 removal spells, 2 spirit guides, and a click. Sneep. You should just play Ally Encampment, Eddie. I do not think I want to turn 1 this Blood Moon. I don't think it's actually good, so I'm not going to. In fact, this Blood Moon looks pretty bad in general right here. going to kill that with Magma Spray. Fortunately, Plated Sliver is not in this format. You might want to go look that one up, Ved. Talking about Raymond Miller. Alright, so they can produce 1 silver per turn. Well, I think I can probably beat that at some point. Put a stop here too. Alright. I'm gonna just get them draw step with this quick then. Alright. I know, I'm probably going to cast the Simian Spirit Guy as a 3-mana 2/2. I think we're gonna just take one of the Sinews, because those actually matter. The rest of the cards pretty much don't. Yeah, Aether Vial's a good card. Damn it. Just gonna block if I'm allowed to. If I elongate this game, it'll be good for me, I think. Like, they can basically only make 1 2-drop per turn. Probably supposed to kill the Sinew Sliver this turn. Have to pay 2 for the ability, that's why I was clicking. If they don't draw another 2-drop, then I can play Jace safely next turn. But killing the Lords is like the most important thing, so that's why I did that. Alright, so they have a company and 2 unknowns. I hope my opponent does not rip a forest, all things considered. I'm just gonna burn my spells. Ooh, that's a nice one. Alright, so I can actually Narset into the Spyglass. No, another Lord! Don't have another Lord, don't have another Lord. Just don't do it! Mana Silver would have been good too, probably, but Gem Hide or Mana Weft. Attacking me with all? Alright. Oh no, they're attacking Jace with all. This is fine. Actually, I should block the other way to play around another Lord, right? Because if I block that way, another Lord is much worse for me. God, how did they This is fine, I guess. We'll Spyglass the Aether Vial. Yep, that's your hand. Next turn I'll use Jace to bounce the Sinew Sliver. They might kill Narset, and I'm fine with that. Yeah, Forest would be pretty bad, but I think they probably only have one in their deck. Obviously, they could draw it. Okay. Well, so one thing is I can't actually use the Jace to bounce this yet because it had... Oh, no, I can. Never mind. No, this is all fine. Yo, what's up, P-Sams? How you doing, friend? We're playing some Blue-Red Super Friends. It's fun and friendly for the entire family. By which I mean, it's not really. Alright, they're attacking my Jace. I'm going to plus Jace. Ooh, now I'm definitely plussing Jace. You can have that one. There is. There's a few. Metallic Sliver is from Tempest. Homing Sliver has Sliver cycling. Alright, so we're 2-1 in this league. Venser's Sliver. I think there's a bunch of colorless Slivers, actually, if you look them up. Oh, Tonic Booth, I'm going to open a chest for you. Thank you for the resub. Let's get some Jarvis Claps for Tonic Booth. Ooh, a Skin Shifter. I don't think that's actually worth anything. They could have drawn Sedge Sliver. I don't think it would have done very much because they did not control a swamp. It would have been a Gray Ogre. Come on, some claps! Ved! Are there other subs here? Jarvis Claps. Woo! There's so many good emotes. Are we playing against... This person sounds familiar. I think this is... Kazu? I think it's Kazu. I don't remember for sure, though. Don't need more lands, I think. Yo, P-Sams! I'm gonna open a chest for you in a sec. Thank you for the sub, man! This looks like Kazu to me. Alright, so I think... It's an unfortunate time to draw that, but... Good enough. Looks like Infect. Really looks like Infect. I don't know. I don't think New Foul is You think I should have showed that pitch then? Yeah, I probably should have. That might be bad. Yeah, I should have done that because now they'll have the vines for the Nexus and it'll be super annoying. So I think that was actually, you're right. This was pretty bad. This is going to end very poorly for me. Swamp Bass 84, thank you for the follow. We can still draw Volt. The problem is there's not that many bolts in our deck that... Alright, that's fine. Damn! What the fuck? Ooh. This is horrible. Alright. I think I have to let that go. Yo, this is all bad. Lido Atreides, thank you for the follow. So I could seize... Alright. Yeah, I think I have to hope to rip Moon. I think that makes sense. I think you're right. I think you're absolutely right. Do I Jace or Narset? Guess I Narset. Great. Great. Alright, I'm gonna just tap out because I don't think being scared actually solves anything except getting me killed even more. Just gonna look for Moon. Could be dead. Shoal's been pretty good for me. Give us M. Interesting. Guess this makes sense. Alright, give me a Blood Moon. Blood Moon, Blood Moon, Blood Moon, Blood Moon. Damn, it's not a Blood Moon. Alright. This sucks so much. I'm so dead. Alright. All my planeswalkers are gonna slowly die to this spell skite. That's not good. And I know they still have vines in hand. Alright. Dude, that sucked. Freaking Remand is so bad. I think this is actually good though. What is horrible? deck is sort of horrible in this matchup, it feels like. Commandeer feels like some nonsense. Probably is nonsense, actually. Yo, my deck sucks in this matchup so much. I feel like Jace is actually not even that good in this matchup, which is sad. I think I'm going to side out 1 Narset and 2 Jaces. I commandeered a Chandra from Red Prison, and that was pretty good. That was the best commandeer of the night. Anyways, I think I'm going to board like this, and I think that makes sense, but wow, this matchup does feel not good. Should have shoaled that first Blighted Agent, though. No Hierarch is so freaking good. I guess this is fine. This is not the most exciting hand, but I think it's exactly fine. Get out the Hierarch. Probably going to name Inkmoth Nexus if this resolves. I mean, I expect it to resolve. Alright. Okay. Nice thing about this is that it kills all of the Inkmoths. Yeah, their hand sucks. I mean, half the time an Infect hand actually looks like this, but you just don't know because you don't get to see their hand. But now, like, it's a lot easier to play against Kazu here because I know their hand looks like this. I just have to make sure not to die to Dried Arbor, which would kind of suck, obviously. Yo, Bosch and Roll, thanks for the 31-person raid. I appreciate you, friend. We're playing against Kazu, who's playing Infect. I'm playing Blue-Red Super Friends. This is not going great, I think. I wonder if I'm supposed to just kill the Hierarch here. I think I am. Whoa, what is that? Bosch and Art Klima? Well, Kazu's hand is not the best. Like, they have a bunch of lands, a Dried Arbor. Alright. So this is the plan A. Might go for the sneaky Field of Ruin. We'll see what Kazu does. Played Forest. So they have Rainforest, a bunch of unknowns. You mean like that, Stu? They also find. Oh wow! Kazu drew all of his forest. That's really lucky for me. Can't wait until I just like die to some nonsense. There's a lot of nonsense going on here. No. I don't want that to happen. Ooh. So they have Rainforest. Unknowns. Well, there's 2 Field of Ruin, to be fair, in this deck. Really just want to find lands, so that's why I took the Spreading Seas. Alright, guess I want that. Just fire off the Serum Visions, I think. Christ. Alright. Don't want those, I think. Where are my lands? I guess I've like killed most of their stuff, so I shouldn't really complain. But could really use a land about now. Sup, Stu? I did. But when people give you money to play a deck, there's not much you can do about it. I'm going to quick draw step and see if the coast is clear for my Jace next turn. Probably is, based on how this game played out. Like, it's hard for Kazu's hand to have any real cards in it. Yep. It was basically impossible for Kazu's hand to have any real cards in it. I am a sellout, but being a sellout is sometimes great. So I don't know what you want from me. All right, no changes. We're just going to play it as it is. No shame, only bees. Oh man. All right, game 3. Guess I keep. It's not like the most exciting hand, but can't really fathom mulliganing it. Oh no, 1 drop. Karn is in this deck, yes. All right. I'm gonna just turn 2 Blood Moon, I think, and hope I'm somehow not dead. This is kind of bad. Everything kind of sucks. Blood Meaning now doesn't even seem that exciting. I think I'm just gonna play Spreading Seas on the Pendelhaven. I kind of need double red in case if I draw Anger. I guess I have the Spirit Guide for Anger, so maybe I shouldn't have done that. Alright, well, that sucks. Oh my god, why, God, why? Oh my god, why? Absolutely not. I wonder if they're gonna kill Narset or attack me. It's like actually an interesting decision, right? Like, okay, so they're currently attacking me. Which I think it makes sense, because if you have any pump spell that's just lethal next turn on one of the Glistener Elves. What the hell, deck? Alright. So how do I win? Basically have to not have a pump spell. And I have to draw Anger. Alright. Here's what we're gonna do. Well, I'm dead. But only if they go for it. Damn, no fear. I guess it just gets worse for them. Oh man. This deck was something else. Alright, on to match number 5. That went about how I expected. Oh man. Got infected real good. Got Kazu'd real good. Ferrando tricked me real good with this deck. Alright, let's get one win. I just want to go 50% on the night. Sorcerous MTG. Alright, let's see what Sorcerous is playing. Probably... Alright, well, we'll find out, but... Oh, it's Grishol brand? Alright. Let's hope my... Oh, it's the old build. Alright, come on, something good. Alright. Let's hope I get turns, but I don't feel good about this. Okay. I have some time. Alright, so I'm going to just slam Narset here. Note, I can Shoal Pitching Leak in response if they have Goryo's Vengeance. So I'll take Spell Snare. Hope they don't have a follow-up. Alright. It's fine. Don't think that really counts as a follow-up, no. Narset's really good in this matchup, actually. I'm gonna try to fade one turn and get Ensnaring Bridge. I think it's correct. Alright. Don't think the spirit guides are going to get there versus what's going on. That's actually perfect, which is kind of funny to think about it. I feel like this is what it feels like to play against War Prison sometimes. We just like War Prisoned our opponent out. Alright, nice. What else was I doing? This in, this in. This in. What else was I taking out? Oh, Blood Moon sucks. That's right. Yeah, Narset would be pretty good in prison, I think. Depending on how your deck is actually constructed. I think I'm going to side in the cage and leave the Crypt on the board. And submit this. Alright, so we're on match 5, game 2. Playing against Goryos again. I've played against it twice tonight and beaten it twice. I think the matchup is probably good for this deck. Disrupting Shoal is pretty good in this matchup. And the bridges are obviously good. You can also use Spyglass here to get an idea of what's going on. Alright, so given that hand, I'm going to name Gristlebrand. I don't think their deck really works if I have Gristlebrand in play, or Spyglass. I think I'm gonna win this game. I have like basically enough block pieces that it's going to be really, really hard for my opponent to win. All right, a 3-2. Woo! Okay. So the first week we went 2-3, and this one we went 3-2. So exactly 50%. I think there could be improvements made to the deck, but I will open this chest for all y'all loyal viewers. Let's see. Ooh, a Dune Blast and a Geralf's Mind Crusher. I don't think they're worth anything, unfortunately, but... Dune Blast, Geralf's Mind Crusher. Alright, so to top it off, let's look at the deck again real quick. I don't know, Narset was really good. Karn was fine. I think Jace is actually kind of mediocre in this deck. Gosh, that's a nice one. I don't know. I have a feeling there's like something to this sort of shell. I'm just too stupid to tune it completely, but it's pretty close. Wurmcoil I think is better than Batterskull, if I had to guess. Let's see. Are there any other notes I would make about this deck? Trying to think. I think the answer is not really. P-Sams, do you like white bordered or not? Remind me. When Modern Horizons come out, I guess, and I figure something out, or someone sends me something. Oh, you love it? Fair enough. Alright, let's see who else is streaming. And I'll probably pay it forward to someone. Ooh, Chubby Brain is streaming? I'll send it forward to him. Alright, thanks for watching, you all. I'll be back on Thursday to probably stream some Legacy. I might even have a guest on that day, but we'll find out. Anyways, thanks.